I was diagnosed with MND and had been diagnosed for probably about nearly 2 years, I suppose. And I think it was my physio actually suggested that they had a Lyme centre here in the drop-in centre, and that maybe something that I could benefit from. Motor neurone disease affects your ability to walk, to talk, to eat, to move, to breathe, basically everything. So, I have a fair idea of what's ahead. I've never had any misconception about that, but I also don't spend a lot of time thinking about that, and I certainly don't spend a lot of time thinking, I've only got 2 years left to live. So I live today, every day. I spend as much time as I can with my daughter and my wife. I'd never thought of a hospice as being somewhere that you went whilst you were reasonably healthy, and at that point I still was. My experience had always been that a hospice was a one-way street, that people came in and unfortunately didn't make it, and that had been my experience with relatives. A visit to the hospice once a week gives me that interaction with other people that I would not necessarily have had otherwise. And it makes a huge difference in your life. You sort of feel like you've got something back again. Quite refreshing to realise that there's lots of other services on offer here that aren't just end-of-life care. All the alternative therapies and complementary therapies is something I wasn't really aware that they offered. So that just gives you, it's a relaxation as well. So you can have a massage, or you can have your fingernails cut, all those sorts of things that you would do yourself. Nothing's too much trouble, and staff have been brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant. The most important thing for me is that my wife gets a break. She can get on with what she wants to do. So Catherine works full time, we have a 4-year-old daughter. And I would say a big thank you to the staff for doing that. It's certainly comforting for me to know that there are professional caring people in this organisation that will help my family when things get tough.